Hello everyone, my name is Mark Thrimm and welcome to Astroneer. Today we will attempt something that I believe no one has ever tried before. We will try to build a space station. Well, technically it's still be a base that is on the ground but up in the space. If that doesn't make any sense right now, watch till the end of this video and you will see what I'm talking about. One thing guaranteed, it's gonna be great. You will see. As you can see, I've built up a starter base a little bit and researched some pods, because there is a couple of things that we are going to need to make this whole endeavor possible. One such thing is the habitation capsule, and the other are tethers, obviously. Tethers are probably the most used, if not the most useful thing in this game at the moment, I think. So we are going to need a bunch of tethers and a habitation capsule, so let me build those for you right now. Another resource that we will need to bring along is resin. I decided to go for the safe solution and bring with me enough materials to build a vehicle bay, but that might not be necessary. Probably a simple base extension would be enough though. So to build everything we need 3 resin and 2 aluminum. Resin is going to be used to build a building pad and aluminum to build a vehicle bay. And with the vehicle bay in place, I'm convinced that we can land the shuttle next to our base once it's done. So now that we have everything loaded onto our little rover here, we can drive it to the location where we want base station to be. The rover is going to supply us with oxygen and power that we will need to get up to space. I decided to choose a location that is close to our original base and also brought with me a large solar panel to increase the energy production. With all of that set, we can now start building our space station. The way you would go about this is actually really simple. Just build up under your character, keep your tethers attached, and every now and then build a small platform that you can then use to put your capsule on to make a sort of mid-stop. Just make sure that your platform is flat and level, otherwise your module might fall, at which point you will have to start from the beginning. I have also noticed that you can grab your capsule from longer distance when you have your terraforming tool equipped. A nice exploit that made the whole building process a bit faster. Since this is going to take some time, I'll let you listen to some cool music as I build. At this point we're pretty much in space by my standards, and I'm out of tethers as well, so I think it's a good time to plant the hub module in the ground. I'll also give the voice back to me from the past. So our station is all set now. Is all set. As you can see. And we have built ourselves a space station, which is great. I mean, this was the plan, right? So now we're just going to extend it slightly, build ourselves a little flat piece of land to build on, because you know space stations in Astroneer, they're still on the ground technically. Let's make a nice big flat piece of land. We'll just build this, and we're going to build a vehicle bay. And with a vehicle bay, we should be technically able to land something here, like a space shuttle. Wouldn't that be awesome? And if we can do this, if we can land a space shuttle here on this thing, it means simply that we can expand it as we please by bringing materials down from the surface, or I don't know, from another planet. And just have like a, well, it's still technically on the ground, it's just on the ground but in space. So yeah, the big question now, how do we get back, you might ask. And this is a very good question really. How do you get back to your rover? Well, you skydive, like so. And as you can see, it's quite a long fall that we have. You can pretty much go and you know, explore the world before you will eventually die. You can tether yourself up if you want to. You can be sure that you're going to die close to your rover, because this is always useful. Going to hop into our shuttle and try to reach our newly founded space station, and we'll see if it works. I'm curious myself. So if it doesn't, then I guess it's been a great fail. And look, we can totally land this. We can totally land this thing in space. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Now this is amazing. All right, I expected this to work, to be honest, and I tested all of the principles separately, but this is the first time I see it, so it's really amazing. This is really amazing. Oh, just come on, just let me land there, right there. Okay, so let's see. Look how high it is. Actually, it's way over the atmosphere. Way above, I wanted to say. Yeah, it's way above the atmosphere. And yeah, here we are in our little space station. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!